Sanskaram University, where cutting-edge technology meets the promise of world-class education. Sanskaram University, education with values.
Today we will talk about something dangerous, something real, something that until now lived unchecked in the dark corners of the internet. And now, finally, someone has hit the brakes. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, has signed into a law a historic piece of legislation, the Take It Down Act. A bill that does not just react to the rise of technology, it takes a firm stand against its darkest abuse. Trump was not alone in this. Standing beside him, First Lady Melania Trump, who did not just support this legislation, she championed it. And in her own words, this bill is nothing short of a national victory for the United States. But what exactly is the Take It Down Act? Why is it being hailed as a landmark moment? And how does it protect your children, your family, and your very identity from being hijacked in the age of artificial intelligence? Let's take you through the story. Once upon a time, revenge meant angry messages. Now it means something far more worse. Imagine waking up to find your face, your body being circulated in an explicit video you never made, never approved, and you cannot stop it. That is the horror of deepfake pornography, a technology that's growing faster than laws can catch up. Powered by artificial intelligence, deepfakes allow anyone with basic software to morph real images and create fake explicit content. And while celebrities like Taylor Swift have made headlines as victims, this crisis runs much deeper. High school girls, college students, office workers, mothers, sisters, friends, hundreds of them, especially across schools in the United States, have had their faces stitched onto explicit content and shared by classmates, exes, or even strangers. And until now, there was no federal law strong enough to stop it and protect them. That changes now. In a ceremony held at the Rose Garden of the White House, President Trump signed the Take It Down Act into a law, a decisive move against the digital predators of the internet. Standing by his side, First Lady Melania Trump, this is a national victory that will help parents protect children from online exploitation.
Today, through the Take It Down Act, we affirm that the well-being of our children is central to our future of our families and America.
Today, it's my honor to officially sign the Take It Down Act into law. It's a big thing, very important, so horrible what takes place. This will be the first ever federal law to combat the distribution of explicit, imaginary, posted without subjects' consent, take horrible pictures, and I guess sometimes even make up the pictures, and they post it without consent.
Let's break down the act. First, it makes it a federal crime to publish or share intimate images of someone without their consent, whether the images are real or created with artificial intelligence. Second, it clarifies that creating an image is not the same as giving permission to share it. In other words, even if someone posts for a photo, that does not mean you have the right to post it online. Third, it forces social media platforms and websites to remove such content within 48 hours of a victim's request, along with all the duplicates. And finally, those found guilty under this act could face up to 3 years in prison. Because let's face it, the internet has changed. The same tools that gave us information and connection have also opened doors to manipulation, abuse, and permanent digital scars that never go away. Deepfakes don't just hurt reputations, they destroy lives. Women who were never filmed find themselves digitally assaulted. Teenagers are bullied with fake videos made by classmates. Families are left helpless. Law enforcement is left with blurry jurisdiction. And until now, justice was slow and often impossible in such cases, especially when there is use of artificial intelligence. Some states like California and Florida had their own laws, but this bill, this is federal, nationwide, powerful for the United States. A message to every abuser, every creator of revenge porn, every digital predator in the United States. Now, in an era of political division, it is rare to see Republicans and Democrats agree on anything, but this bill, it passed with overwhelming support, 409 votes to 2. This kind of unity tells you just how critical this issue is. And it was Melania Trump who led the charge, passionately pushing this law forward. But every law comes with concerns. Some critics worry that Take It Down Act gives too much censorship power to authorities, that the line between protecting privacy and silencing content could blur. But the reality, this law is not about censorship, it is about consent. Consent to your image, consent to your body, consent to your digital identity. And in a time when AI tools are in every teenager's hands, consent is the most powerful line of defense. You may be watching from a different country, but don't skip this video just yet. Because what starts in the United States often ripples across the globe. This law sets a precedent, one that lawmakers around the world are watching very closely. If you're a parent, a teacher, a student, or just someone online, this affects you. This concerns you. We are entering a world where AI can imitate your voice, forge your photos, copy your face. But the Take It Down Act is a declaration that even in the age of machines, human dignity comes first. It's the priority. To the predators of the digital age, your game is now over. To the survivors, your voice just got louder. To the parents, you now have a tool. Use it, demand it, defend it. The Take It Down Act may be American legislation, but its message global, universal, urgent. Because no one, not your daughter, not your sister, not you, should live in fear of what someone can fake and post in just seconds.